I'm going to call the video Mixed Signals. Yeah, Mixed Signals. Because that's what you're all going to say. You're all going to say, y'all are giving us mixed signals. Jamie is very clear in what she defines as her boundaries, yet Lester lets anyone come up and visit. Now, that's not exactly true. That's not... Okay, most... fine. Mixed signals it is. Mixed signals, y'all. You send mixed signals. Somebody has pulled it down by the driveway. I don't know who this is, but we're going to drive down and see what's going on. What in the world are you doing? A stranger who shows up from Florida wearing my shorts. Well, that was interesting. Jalen? Hold on, Miss Mary. I'm coming down Louisiana way. Is that good? Now you repeat. Hold on, Miss Mary. Coming down Louisiana way. I got me girl down in Louisiana. Come on. Oh, we're a work crew. Like we're a chain gang. Coming down to Louisiana to see that girl of mine. What are those again? No, you just create words. This is the way it was done. And he has no idea how it was done with the chain gang. He has no idea how a chain gang operates. They just create songs just out of their head, and the whole day they just sing them. You do know that, right? You just create a song out of your head, and then the whole day we just walk around singing that same song.
I didn't know.
So you give me a line. Give me a line. Something from Mississippi, Louisiana, something like deep south.
Okay.
Alabama. Come on.
My sweet Miss Marie. She lived on the bayou
Okay.
in old Louisiana.
Okay. Now you sing it, then I'm going to follow right along behind you.
My old Miss Marie.
My old Miss Marie.
She lived deep on the bayou.
Living deep on the bayou.
Down in Louisiana.
Down in Louisiana. That girl is so fine. That's sweet. Oh, okay, I get it. So what is your name?
Jalen.
Guys, we met us a real kook this time. A real kook. Now, her husband's in the car in front of us, and he's a very logical and reasonable man, right? And you are the wild one in the family. Am I right?
I tend to be.
And so what happened is, it's a long story, but what happened is, hold on. I'm up at the property working, and I see this crazy lady down by the road, blonde hair, just waving in the wind, and she's screaming and hollering. Now, I want to tell you how nice she was. She waited right here at the entrance. She did not want to trespass. I appreciate that.
I respect your privacy.
She respects our privacy, but she's waving and hollering, and I'm thinking, what in the world, some crazy lady down there. So we drive over, and she's not as crazy as she seems. She's a pretty nice lady, and she just loves I'm a Survivor and all the animals and whatnot, Longhorn Lesters.
I love the Morrow family.
She just loves the family, and so they're traveling. They're here in Texas, so I'm like, you know what? Y'all just come on up. And her husband's like, no, we're not going to impose. Nope, you're going to bring her on up. And so we're bringing her on up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
She wants to see the Longhorns.
I do.
Do you have a favorite animal of all the babies? And she knows them all. I've already quizzed her. She knows them all. Do you have a favorite by any chance?
Ringo.
Ringo? Why?
I've just watched this story for so long.
Oh, yeah, he's amazing. Well, you're going to fall in love with these calves over here.
Ruby.
Danny and Ruby, maybe even Jolene. You know about Jolene?
Oh, yes.
Keep your head, what do you keep your head on a what?
Swivel.
Swivel. She's good, y'all. She's good. Come on. All right, so all of the calves want some loving. What is your name, sir?
George.
I'm going to shake your hand. And I said on the video,
sir.
He is the voice of reason. He's what keeps her balanced. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
You keep her balanced. Christmas, get down. Y'all can come on in here. Come on. They're sweet. These are sweet. Now, I'm not going to say all of them are sweet. There's some out there that you don't want to get too close to. In particular, one named Jolene. You know about Jolene?
It's a bulldozer.
She's our little, yeah, our wrecking ball. I call her the wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball.
She's our wrecking ball. So she said that she likes Ringo's her favorite of all, Ringo. So no visit is complete without coming by and saying hi to little Gary. Go ahead and walk on over. There he goes. It's okay. He's just going to look at you. He goes, who are you guys? Just be real careful. I don't really put my hands on him a whole lot because he doesn't like that. But he is curious who you guys are. And he doesn't mind showing off his limp. What do you think, Gary? You recognize the crazy lady here? He's like, okay, who's the crazy one? Ruby, did you have to come over here and scare everybody? Look out, here comes Ruby. That's the real crazy one right there, y'all. Ruby. Yeah, the downfall to making a video when we have visitors is that more people think, well, I can show up too. I'm not that crazy. I'm not as crazy as she is. I'll just show up and see what happens when I get there. Just watch your toes, whatever you do, please. All right, we just come to say hi, little Gary. Or we're going to start calling him Uncle Gary pretty soon, I think, because he's a babysitter now. Uncle Gary, the babysitter. He's handsome, but he's not a longhorn.
Oh, I was going.
Yeah. Oh, the light was flashing you?
Yeah, the red light.
So all of the calves are coming to see the crazy lady. They want to see the crazy lady so bad. Show us the crazy lady. And I'm like, no, she's hanging out with Christmas right now. Y'all need to settle down, every one of you. Settle it down. They are just putting on a show for you all. See, we are as crazy as she is, Daddy. We're all crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a nice little holding chute.
Yeah, and well, it's a little squeeze chute, and you can run your cows up in there and squeeze them in, and pretty much work on anything they need to be worked on.
Yeah, like you said. So you gonna cut Gary, or you gonna have somebody else?
Oh, I'll have the vet do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have them come out here and do it though.
We used to do it back when I was a kid. They would do it. Sometimes they would band them,
Yeah.
and then other times they would cut them, and we'd put them in a squeeze chute like that.
Yeah, well, the cutting is a lot more, it's risky, but as far as infection goes,
Right.
banding is easier, and it's safer, but there can also be some urological, is it urological? What's the word I'm looking for? Some downfalls to that as well.
Right.
Don't let them bump into you, because they will put a little horn on you. So come to find out, I'm a cheap bucket list for this lady. This fella has a bucket list that's very costly and expensive. They had to put his off for a few years, and they're doing theirs today, which is me.
Absolutely.
That's how cheap I am. Well, that was interesting. Jalen and George, and they've come out to visit. They're traveling. She did message me, y'all. She did message me. I didn't mean to make it sound like she's a total stranger. She and I have talked back and forth several times. She sent a couple of pictures of her merchandise that I included into our slideshow. And then, like she said, she's had a bucket list for a long time. And she knew that their trip to Texas was going to come to the Houston area. And she just really wanted to visit the baby so bad. And then I says, you know, the funny thing is your timing could not have been worse. The timing of this visit is the worst thing, because just yesterday I told her about Jamie and her video with the lady throwing the ball over the fence. She goes, it wasn't me. I'm like, I know it wasn't you. I'm like, but just it's you know what? It's a pleasure, y'all. We are absolutely blessed to be living a really just amazing lifestyle. And people fall in love with these babies. And you know, that's not a bad thing. And then when you love something enough, you just want to, you know, you want to see it. You want to smell it. You want to feel them and love on them. And you can't. You just can't do this with everybody, I know. And then I will have to deal with the repercussions of, well, not only Jamie, but the internet. And how mad you're all going to be at me for what I did. But if that is in fact her bucket list, and she's able to mark that off, got to visit on you know, the property, visit and love on little Gary, Ruby, Waylon. And you know what? I'm not going to deny her that. I'm not going to deny her that blessing. All right. I love y'all.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.